say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on last year's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Tennessee's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. Even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes it past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
And the Vols come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, do you just hate to see it. Blew the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense has the ball for the first time. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Stark. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The inside handoff. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll go to the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult.
Looking for the end zone. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. He makes a grab, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So here is the Tennessee offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and it's a seam wide open. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. He's now up to 66 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. This defense has been sliced and diced and now facing another 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. Sneaks it in. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Madden. Racing to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football game.
Creates a little space. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown ball. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Gamecocks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Knees brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. There he goes. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try it over the left side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to power their way ahead. Still running at the 40. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Grab near the marker. It's Stark. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab down the right side. Off and running. Touchdown, Volunteers. He got loose and it was lights out after that. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
And no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
Getting set for the point after. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 20 over Illinois. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Off play action on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Got his man. Good, solid tackle.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Finds the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he missed it. No good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 29. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life in this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point.
Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. To the air on second down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly complete. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Makes a man miss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Page. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion.
Touchdown ball! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Tennessee, 49. South Carolina, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll leave it with him. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. A huge return there, steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the
breaks into the open. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna sling it on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they turn it into a defensive score.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield, you're trying to find an open guy, you're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So here is the Tennessee offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
There he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Going for 6. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee!
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job on the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
63, South Carolina, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown ball!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Secures it at the 30. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. All wideouts, no backs. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
And the Volunteers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Volunteers! If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll haul it in right around the logo. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So here is the Tennessee offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knock that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's loose. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Ford. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
The give to the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try the run. Oh, what a move. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Vols have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He'll run it again. Still running at the 40. Wide open spaces. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Vols!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. One final play before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Motion from the back. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. Then down he goes at the 18. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Volunteers have their offense in high gear. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Oh, they're after him! And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Under fire!
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback. I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
He's loose at the 15. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ford. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Acho. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Catches it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TD.
He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for space. It's Acho. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off! What a play by this defense! Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So here is the Tennessee offense. On the option. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them.
Turning it on! And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. They'll start this drive going to the air. And now they've lost the ball down here. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Great play by the defense. They're getting to the quarterback, knocking it loose, and falling on the fumble, and now they're giving it right back to their own offense right at the goal line.
He'll toss it.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but Beck's going for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7th. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right. And the ball is free in the end zone. Yeah, that seems about right. Defensive touchdown. Absolute catastrophe for this offense.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Acho.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offense.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7th. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Hauls it in. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Deep shot for the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. one more play to pad the stats. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack